Welcome back to Dreamin' Dragons. Dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Another week, another addition to Dreamin' Dragons' Secret Herbs and Spices collection. So exciting, I nearly soiled my plants. Alright, sorry about that. Something different. Today, we're high-fiving the ground with 5 signs that your soil needs replacing, or at least a red-hot replenishment. Kicking off with a pretty clear and obvious one here, sunken soil. As you can see here, quite a clear example of the soil dropping a couple of inches below the base of the plant. I don't remember exactly the potting mix I used on this one, but was an over-the-counter one prior to my deep dive into soil health. It's a couple of years old, and if we dug it up, all that woody bark products will have broken down and rotted, creating a brown bog that compacts, hence the sinking, and begins slowly choking the root system of our plant. Out in the yard giving the pups a drink and think to yourself, damn, this water's taking a while to drain away. Good chance your soil's become compacted and the pathway for the water and oxygen has become compromised. If your plant's roots don't have easy access to water and oxygen, you'll see a similar outcome to if we don't have access to water and air. Not a great one. Following on from this, if you see rotting at the base of your plant, that's a soggy sign that your drainage situation could do with some TLC. If there's water or moisture hanging around the base of your plant, the fleshy plant material's in prime position and at risk of breaking down and developing some flesh rot. Not ideal. Sure, it might callus up like this one here, but that's hardly fixing the underlying problem, and constantly damp soil's going to rattle our root system also, which will then take down the whole plant with it. Speaking of soil, if you're looking for a super simple, fairly cheap and basic mix, I've linked my last season's mix in the description. Check it out. Seems to be doing the trick so far. If you're doing a little spring cleaning or finally getting around to planting that new cutting you've been frothing over, and it's more like digging into clay than building a sandcastle at the beach, your soil's in need of a makeover. Soft, light, and fluffy. Kind of like one of those sandy stress balls is what we're hoping for. Easy for our roots to grow through, water to drain through, and all the other necessities. Though if you need a pickaxe to get down to root level, you're well and truly setting yourself up for failure with your newbie. It'll be gasping for air before it takes its first steps towards giving you a fruit. Another clear giveaway that you have grave ground concerns is when you can barely see the soil at all and it looks like you're staring down a packet of those 2-minute noodles. When you've got roots galore poking out the top of your soil and out the drainage hole in the bottom, it's safe to say you might need to give those guys a haircut, repot into a bigger container, or another tick in the column of planting your dragon in the ground. I've found root-bound dragons rot at the base at a much higher rate, as well as develop root rot, neither of which are any good for the long-term success of your plant. If you start to see any of these signs, take a poke around, see what's going on. Might be a simple fix of breaking up the top layer of compacted fertilizer or dried soil. Or maybe you'll just need to mix in some new ingredients to create better drainage and aeration pathways. Either way, zero need to panic. Dragons are tough cookies and can deal with most problems for a fair while before they need to hit the chopping board. And if you found this one interesting, take a squiz through this one here too. And subscribe. It should hit the spot just like a dragon fruit on a warm summer's day. Oh, baby.